Emma and Jake sat in the austere office of their lawyer, Mr. Thompson, surrounded by the weight of decisions they never thought they'd have to make. The ticking clock on the wall only heightened their anxiety. "Have you thought about who would take care of your children if something were to happen to both of you?" Emma squeezed Jake's hand, her eyes meeting his in a silent plea for reassurance. "Yes, we have. We were thinking about Jake's sister, Laura, and her husband, Tom." Mr. Thompson raised an eyebrow. "They would be a solid choice. Are you sure they're willing to take on such a responsibility?" Jake nodded, though a flicker of doubt passed through his mind. "Jake, we're planning to talk to them tonight." That evening, the tension was palpable as Emma and Jake hosted Laura and Tom for dinner. The table was set with Emma's best china, the aroma of roasted chicken filling the room. Despite the warm setting, an undercurrent of unease ran through Emma as she thought about the conversation ahead. "Thank you for coming over. We have something important to discuss." Laura exchanged a glance with Tom, curiosity piqued. "Of course. What's going on?" Jake cleared his throat. "We wanted to ask if you would be willing to be the guardians of our children if something ever happened to us." Laura's smile faltered. Tom's expression grew serious. "We're honored you'd think of us, but we need to be honest. We're already guardians for our other brother's kids. Adding 4 more children would be overwhelming." Emma's face fell, her voice tightening with frustration. "But you're financially stable. You can handle it. Our kids would have a great life with you." Laura sighed, reaching for Emma's hand across the table. "It's not just about the money, Emma. It's the emotional and physical demands. We'd love to help, but we have to think about the well-being of all the children involved." The conversation ended on a strained note, with Laura and Tom's polite refusal hanging in the air like a dark cloud. Unbeknownst to Emma, Laura and Tom were facing their own struggles. Despite their outward appearance of wealth, they were dealing with financial difficulties due to a failed business venture. They had kept it secret, not wanting to worry the family or tarnish their image. Laura confided in Tom late one night, the stress evident in her voice. "I wish we could help them. But we're barely managing as it is." Tom nodded, his face grim. "We need to focus on our own children first. We can't stretch ourselves too thin." Meanwhile, Emma and Jake were frantically searching for alternative guardians. Emma's estranged sister, Kate, seemed a possible choice, but the old family wounds made the decision complicated. One evening, Emma received a call from Kate. The conversation was tense, filled with underlying resentment. "Emma, we haven't spoken in years. Why would you trust me with your children?" Emma sighed, feeling the weight of her decisions. "Because you're their aunt. And despite everything, I believe you would love and care for them." The family dynamics continued to shift, the tension reaching a boiling point at a family reunion. Emma, unable to contain her anger any longer, confronted Laura in front of everyone. "How could you refuse us? You're taking care of Tom's brother's kids, but you can't take ours. You're just selfish." Laura's eyes filled with tears, but she stood her ground. "Emma, it's not about being selfish. We're doing what we believe is best for everyone involved. I wish you could understand that." The room fell silent, the family divided by the intense emotions and unresolved issues. Emma's words hung in the air, a stark reminder of the fractured relationships and the difficult choices that lay ahead. In the following weeks, Emma's resentment festered, growing with each family gathering. Her snide remarks became more frequent, her bitterness clear to everyone but herself. "I just don't get it. They're taking care of someone else's kids, but they can't take ours. They have the money. They're just being selfish." Jake tried to calm her, his own frustration simmering beneath the surface. "Emma, they have their reasons. We need to respect that and find someone else." Emma's eyes flashed with anger. "It's not fair, Jake. Our kids deserve the best, and they can give them that. Why can't they see that?" The tension came to a head at a family gathering. Emma, unable to contain her frustration, confronted Laura in front of everyone. How can you refuse to take care of our kids? You have the money, the resources. Are our children not good enough for you? The room fell silent, all eyes on Laura. She took a deep breath, her voice steady but filled with emotion. Emma, it's not about that. We love your children, but we have to think about the big picture. We're already committed to taking care of other children. Adding 4 more would be too much. Emma's eyes filled with tears of anger and hurt. You're just making excuses. You don't care about our kids. You're selfish. Tom stepped in, his voice calm but firm. Tom, Emma, please understand. It's a difficult decision, but it's the best one for everyone involved. As the confrontation unfolded, Jake stepped forward, his voice trembling. There's something you all need to know. Laura and Tom aren't as well off as we thought. They've been struggling too. Emma's eyes widened in shock, her anger momentarily replaced by confusion. What? Why didn't you tell us? Laura looked at her brother, gratitude and relief evident in her eyes. Because we didn't want to burden you with our problems. We're all trying to do what's best for our families. The revelation brought a moment of clarity for Emma. She realized the complexity of the situation, the weight of the responsibilities they were all trying to bear. It wasn't just about money, it was about love, capacity, and the harsh realities of life. Emma and Laura, though still wounded, began to understand each other's perspectives. The family, now aware of the deeper issues at play, started to work towards healing and finding a solution that would honor the love and responsibility they all felt for the children. If you found yourself drawn into the emotional turmoil and complex family dynamics of Emma and Jake's story, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more compelling tales. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How would you handle the difficult decisions they face? What do you think about Laura and Tom's decision? Hit the notification bell to stay updated on new episodes, as we continue to explore the intricate relationships and tough choices that define our lives.